If you're having suicidal thoughts or feelings or feel like you have no hope, please call 988. There, you can talk to someone who not only cares about your story, but cares about you. Please reach out today. Thomas P. Murphy once said, "Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely." At Minutes Wisely, we take that to heart. Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life-changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference, become a moment maker, and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
Good Sunday morning, fellas. How y'all doing?
Hello.
What's up?
What up, what up, what up?
Welcome back to another episode of NBR. So we have a lot to talk about today. Ticket prices, Bills, Lions, Army, Navy, all kinds of stuff going on this weekend. Yesterday was a great game. The Midshipmen and Navy prevailed. Whooped some of that Army ass. Army had an impressive 11-1 record going into that game. Man, just the look on their face at the end of the game, man, it kind of made me feel bad, because they had such a great season. But always happy when the Navy wins that game. They could be.
That was an exciting game too. There's a lot of scoring.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah.
When Navy fired their coach a couple of years ago, I was kind of mad about it, man. That Ken, I'm not even trying to pronounce his last name, but I was kind of ticked off about it. But this new coach, man, he's more than just a triple option. Like, it got really boring watching, Navy play when all you're doing is run. Literally every play is triple option. This guy was dropping back, passing, running the ball. I mean, it was a way better football game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
So, but that was a great game, and it's one of the I feel it's one of the best college game in all of football, because for one, there's no transfer portal, there's no NIL money. These kids are just playing for the love of the sport, and when they graduate, they go on and fight for our country. And at the end of every game, they get together in each corner and sing their alma mater, and the winner sings second, which is always the goal. So it's just a great day. The flyovers, the cannons, it's just amazing. But I knew when the Army broke out with their flyover, they had some cheap ass helicopters go by, and then when the Navy came out, they had some badass freaking fighter jets fly by, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a win right there.
They had the Jolly Rogers, right? Didn't they fly the Jolly Rogers over?
Yeah, the Jolly Rogers, for the people that don't know, is that was the theme yesterday for the Navy, and the Jolly Rogers is a fighter squadron. It's a historic fighter squadron that the Navy's had for a long time.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Army's uniforms this year with the 101st were pretty cool.
This year that both schools knocked it out of the park with their uniforms. Usually I kind of lean towards the Army uniforms, to be honest with you, man. But this year, man, they were both outstanding. It was great.
I'm not sure. The year that the Navy had all those, every position group had a different carrier, and the helmets were hand painted. Those were absolutely incredible.
Yeah, they were all right. I don't know. I don't remember what the Army had that year, but I still lean towards.
Wasn't it Devil Dogs? Wasn't it the?
No, Devil Dogs.
It was like their all blacked out one. They did something all blacked out, and it was really cool.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So that game is always awesome to watch, and it's always on the big screen TV at the house. So
yeah, I like that they hijack each other's cadets too, and then they trade off at the beginning of the game. That's always a cool tradition too, and to see those guys run back to their respective service academies, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love tradition in the, it doesn't get any better than 2 service academies square.
Yeah, that's definitely a bucket list game for me. I want to go see that live one time.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about if you have a player that gets mad, you don't have to worry about him jumping in the portal.
You can't. That's desertion.
Yeah, for real. Speaking of desertion, remind me to talk about San Francisco when we get into the NFL. What a tobacco, man. Holy crap. So before we get into that.
Yeah, I know what you're going to talk about.
Yeah, before we get into that, I got my Eric texted me the other day, and he's like, hey, man, did you get your invoice? And I was like, no, I have not yet. But then I went to my email, and there it was. And what a shock that sucker was, man.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have texted you. That's my fault.
So I just want to bring this up. So this 2024. This is what I paid out. I just cut out the price because I didn't want you heathens looking at my credit card.
Oh yeah, just so you know, we're talking about our Lions.
Detroit Lions season tickets is what we're talking about here. This is the 2024, and this is for 4 tickets. And last year, this is the second year, full year that we've been doing this. The year prior, it was right around $2,400. So it went up $400, which was, I was like, man, that's pretty rough, man. You finally have a good team. You jack me up for $400. This year, I get the invoice. Now, mind you, $2,800. Jesus Christ. $4,816 for the same. I didn't move seats. Same seats.
One less game too. We get 7 home games, not 8.
One less game, and this damn thing doubled. It went from $2,800 to $4,800. Now we're not even talking about playoff tickets yet. I'm going to get to that here in a second. Although I don't have a slide for that, so I did a little math. I'm going to tell you right now, I am a moron when it comes to math. So I let Chat GPT for this. Did the work.
I knew immediately this is Chat GPT.
I punched these numbers in the Chat GPT. So I'm a moron when it comes to math. So we're talking a markup of 67.5%.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's even more considering your 2023 price too. So from when you started to now,
yeah, it's closer to 70%.
Yep.
In like basically in 1 year's time.
Yeah, it was 1 year because remember it was about this time last year you got the the markup bill.
You win a couple of games.
Yep. So, Merry Christmas.
First of all, I want to point out this is for a nonprofit. We send veterans, first responders, and Gold Star family members to sporting events. Every single one of these seats went to a veteran. These seats are on the 3rd level. This is not any fancy seats. So the 3rd level, yes, it's a great view, but these seats are not worth $5,000.
No, they're great seats. They're great, but not $5,000.
Not worth. No. I can't even afford to send a veteran to a game now. So this is $4,800. So now let's talk about the playoff tickets. I got the invoice for the playoff tickets.
This is sickening. This is
I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I just saw it.
This year's playoff tickets?
Yes.
Yeah, starting in January.
So this is.
This is
my invoice, and it was $1,616. The invoice, and I'm thinking in my pea brain, I'm thinking, okay, that's for 3 rounds if they make it, and then if not, then they refund me my money. Upon further review, I look at the invoice. No, that's just for the wild card. We're talking $404 for a $70 seat.
And face value on those for non-season ticket holders was what, $470?
Yeah.
So what's the point of even having season tickets? They're not giving you a break.
There's a zero break. Last year during the playoffs, they raised the prices a little bit, but my $70 ticket went to like $100 ticket. Yeah, that's fine. Of course, it's the playoffs. You're gonna raise the price a little bit. That's more than quadruple for a third level seat. $404. That's $1,616 per game.
For the
How am I
wild
supposed
card
to
game.
spend?
Yeah,
We're
what
not
happens if they
talking
make the
about
next
NFC
round?
champions.
I don't know.
You're gonna go
How
broke
am I
being a
supposed to
Lions
send
fan.
4 guys to a game for $1,600? I can't afford that.
What's the NFC championship game going to be? $1,000 each?
Yeah, who knows? Like
It
I
won't
don't
be
even know what the hell's
400.
going on.
It won't be 400. That's for sure.
So I have a call into my rep, and I thought about recording this and playing it, but obviously I got his voicemail, and you can't just cancel your tickets online. You have their policy. You have to talk to somebody. So I called my rep, and the voicemail says, "Yeah, due to a high volume calls, leave your message and I'll get back to you." Man, so the Detroit Lions are just getting hammered for this.
Yeah, they are.
As they should.
Yeah, that's why I texted you, because I saw on the Lions subreddit the people with season tickets were posting like their percentages of what it went up, and I mean,
67%.
yeah,
Yeah, I bet they didn't do the math like I did.
I'm,
I mean,
It's sickening.
Can we get
GPT.
It's sickening.
A round of applause.
Oh my God. I was like past sickening. I was so disheartened, man. Like my first thought was, fuck the Detroit Lions. I hope they don't win the Super Bowl this year.
Hey, don't say that. Don't
Crazy. Calm down.
I'm done, man.
Give us this one, and then
Look, I can
and
see
you can't afford to go
I
anymore.
can see
anyways.
if those tickets were for a Super Bowl ticket and you're a season ticket holder, yeah, I'll pay $400 to go see the Super Bowl.
You know what? I think I would pay $400 for the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I would, and not bat an eye about it.
Not for the wild card.
No, not for the wild card. Absolutely not. Or if those face value tickets were $600 or $700 or $800, and then your break for season ticket was $400, but to get only a $50 discount, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
that is for the wild card.
That's just for
It
the
says
wild. Yeah,
or
that's
is it-
just
was
for the
that-
wild card. And then, so beyond, like I told Eric the other day, I was like, I swear to God, I hope Detroit wins this game today, because that will drop that payment, because they'll skip the wild card game.
Yeah.
Like, I can't afford three
rounds.
3 weekends.
Yeah.
That'd be like $6,000, and that
It'd be more than the price of next year's season tickets just to go to the playoff games.
yeah.
Well, and it's unknown. Like you don't
And then
know.
imagine what next season's playoff tickets will be. And you literally go broke being a Lions fan.
Yes.
You go broke because your team's good and you want to support us.
Yep.
The worst part is, when this team was 0-16, we were there supporting these SOBs.
Yep.
Well,
When they're
they won
3-13, like we've been there day in and day out, and this team has been hot garbage. They have a good year, and screw you guys.
It's literally what it is. They want people with more money in there to spend more money and just.
Well, it's corporate now. Like not a regular person's going to be able to go. Like
Right,
how do
that's
you?
what I'm saying. That's
how
what
do
they
you
want.
go?
They want a higher class of person, so raise the ticket prices. Weed out the riffraff.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's
terrible.
disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. The Detroit Lions should literally be ashamed of themselves. Like, whose idea was this? Let's roll out this quadruple freaking price tag and act like
I thought it was all a great idea.
Because idiots are going to pay for it.
Somebody
Like,
told them that they will pay. This is what your tickets will go for. And once you know that, the rich get richer.
And I mean, look at the resale value of the tickets this year for regular season games. Like, how much was the Bills game today? Like, if you sold your tickets, how much could you sell them for?
Yeah, I don't even know because I don't even look. But here's the other kicker. I sold a couple seats last year to pay for the nonprofit stuff. I get a freaking call, not an email, a phone call from the rep saying, "Hey, listen, we're gonna have to take your season tickets from you because we have a policy. You cannot resell your tickets. And I've seen you haven't gone to one game yet this year." I'm like, "Yeah, you son of a bitch! I don't go to a game because they're for free. It's a nonprofit. We send veterans to sporting events."
Yeah.
So they have a policy that you can't resell your tickets, but then they freaking dump this on you. That's ridiculous.
And it's all through Ticketmaster too, who does your tickets. Like you can resell them through Ticketmaster, but you can't resell. It doesn't.
It literally makes no sense.
If I were wanting to get up to 4 tickets for today's game, it would be $502 each. Cheapest.
Right. This is what I'm saying. So like you can the resale value.
They don't want you to make money on them.
Astronomical. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's not the point of what they're doing. It's so they can make money on them.
Right.
Yeah, they're seeing what people are actually willing to pay.
Like right. Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. Like, look at the resale value. Then you can see like why the face value is. And people are buying it. The game's sold out. Like,
they want to see their team win, and it may not last forever. And so, they take advantage of people.
So what happens when they suck again? They just drop the price again, and it just sorry guys, come on back.
No, what's going to happen is the games won't be sold out, and Gardner Wright will be back on there giving you a row of tickets when you buy a couch, just like last time. And my dumbass will be there still
buying a couch.
Buying a couch so I can get some damn tickets.
It's crazy, man.
Just like always, we'll be listening to them on the radio because it won't be broadcast because it won't be sold out.
Well,
we'll be there.
Well, me and Jason don't live in the market, so we'll still be able to watch them.
Yeah. And you got to come to your house, so I don't have to buy a couch.
There you go.
It would be cheaper for you to buy a plane ticket, fly to Nashville. I'll pick you up at the airport. Than it would be to go to a game for one ticket.
Well, that's going to Titans games. They suck. They'll be giving those tickets away.
That's why I took my brother and dad to Dallas because it honestly was about. I mean, of course it was more, but
for the experience, it was.
It wasn't too much more, and you're going to a new game, a new
and you
city.
got to see a new stadium.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Think about Titans games, man. You get like 3 decent weather games for the Titans, and then it sucks.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm old. I don't want to sit outside in the cold.
Yeah.
So you got to sit on the opposite side.
The Cincinnati Bengals are in town today, 30 miles up the road. It is raining like a mofo right now, and they have an outdoor stadium.
Right.
It's like 45 degrees and rain.
They're getting a new one, though. They're building a new one, right?
They are building.
That new one's not going to be ready for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, not until like 27, I think.
And how much is that?
They're going to have a Super Bowl there, though. You should buy those Super Bowl tickets now.
Yeah, I wonder how much
Detroit Lions stole my money.
That's
true.
Let's see how much tickets for that game are going for.
For today?
Yeah.
You could probably go for free. You could probably go for $20.
It is $20. that's on SeatGeek too at that, so I'm sure you could find something cheaper.
Yeah, just wait for the game to start.
Yeah, you'll get fraud.
Right, they'll let you in.
Someone will probably give you their tickets on the way out. Like, yeah, it's raining too much, Rico.
Yeah, Detroit, do better, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
we've been with you through thick and thin, man.
Like, what happens to all those old guys that they show at the beginning of every season that have been to had season tickets for 60 years? Like, what are they going to do?
Hopefully, their retirement.
Yeah, their first set of season tickets was $50, and now they have to pay $5,000 for a season ticket.
Yeah.
Yep, Social Security just went up, brother.
Yeah. So as soon as my ticket guy, my rep calls me back, I'm canceling my tickets, and I will no longer be a Detroit Lions season ticket holder.
And that's sad. That's terrible.
That is sad.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Yes. So, anyways,
someone get Hutch on the line.
Titans fans, Titans season tickets.
I think somebody told me I should write a letter to the front office, but are they really going to read it?
No,
that's the thing.
No.
They don't care. You know what? You're going to cancel your season ticket, and some idiot's going to slide right into your place. Yeah. There's a wait list.
There's a waiting list.
Yeah, there's a wait list. They don't care.
They don't care.
You have a better shot trying to reach out to a player or player's management and trying to talk to them.
Yeah.
In the front office of the Lions.
That's crazy.
Oh, brother. All right. Well, I'm done whining about it now. So
and that needed to be said, though. That's terrible.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that's absolutely pathetic, disheartening. All right, do you want to go with MLB or NFL first?
You're the host.
Yeah, you're the host.
All right, well, I'll just go down the line here. Well, we'll circle back to the NFL here. Juan Soto signs with the Mets 15 years for $765 million. But I think the real numbers, they're saying it could be north of $800 million after everything's said and done.
Yep, and there's an opt-out after 5 years, which is ridiculous.
Well, that's what would make it 800 million, is because the opt-out would be $4 more million a year.
Yep.
After that.
Is it a team or a player?
Player opt-out.
But to keep him in, they could pay $4 more million a year and lock him in.
Yeah.
Or whatever's left.
I mean, have the Mets ever signed a good contract in the history of baseball? They're still paying Scherzer and Verlander too, by the way, and Bobby Bonilla.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Just start there.
Yeah,
they've got like 10 more years on that contract.
Yeah, I think it ends this. I read something. I don't know if it was true or not, but it ends the same year the Soto deal's over. So they'll be paying.
That guy was brilliant, man, for doing that, though.
Yeah, he really was.
He's under contract until 2039. That's wild.
Yep.
The Mets.
I don't even care about the money. It's the years. Like that.
Like I need like the year 2040 has not even come close to crossing my mind yet.
Right.
Yeah, imagine when he signed that and made that deal in the 80s.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll be paid forever.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So is any single player worth $800 million?
Not a
I mean,
one-year
it's
player
what
for
the
sure.
market's going, you know.
I know, it's insane, though.
Clearly the Mets think so.
Could you imagine, like, the old-time players that thought they were killing it, making $800,000, and all of a sudden, like, you add a couple more, 3 more zeros or 6 more zeros. So this, like, it's crazy, man.
That's
How
how
long
long
till
about it is I've seen so many better players in the past,
Right.
and like they went for pennies nowadays.
Well, Mickey Mantle used to sell washing machines in the off season. He's one of the greatest players of all time. Like, think about that. It's wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
Well, the next guy's just going to get more.
Yeah.
Getting close
Who's
to
the
a
next guy,
billion.
Scooble? When's Scooble gonna get signed? Is Detroit gonna screw this up? Does Chris Ilitch really fuck this up?
I think so.
Yeah, well,
two
I have
options. They
I have
could
a
trade
feeling.
him or do their best on re-signing him.
Yeah, and that just moves right into our next sign. Max Fried got, I don't remember what it was.
218.
8 years. 8 years.
218.
218.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's Scooble gonna get?
More than that.
He's not gonna get that from the Tigers.
Right. Right.
So it looks like he'll be wearing pinstripes.
So
like
when's Scooble's contract up? This is his last year?
This is the last one,
Yeah,
right?
this is free agent year. So
No, this year he's under contract. Next year is.
that's what I mean. He's
That's what
this
we're saying,
is showcase year.
Yeah.
So when do they deal him? Do they wait all the way to the deadline?
Trade deadline?
Do they do it this winter? Like
If they dealt him, he would go. So they could do it whenever. If they put him on the block, they're going to get offers.
Yeah, it just depends. Like who's. What are we going to get for him? Like, if we were going to trade him, we should have done it last year.
Yeah, for sure. But so my thing is, if you're going to trade him, I would say do it before the season even starts, because what happens if he goes out there and he gets hurt? And then you are screwed.
Well, what if you sign him and he gets hurt?
That's even worse.
That's also part of the gamble. Always.
I would.
That's the thing. Like the hurt thing.
Yeah, but I would rather sign him and let him get hurt rather than not sign him and let him get hurt.
Right. Yeah, the injury is like the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like before the season, if you're not going to sign him and you know you're not going to sign him, you're not willing to pay that kind of money, let him go at the in the winter meetings here.
The winter meetings are done.
Yeah, they're over.
Yeah, it was last weekend,
last
right?
week.
So just go deal him. Get ready for spring baseball and let's go. Just let him go. If you're not going to sign him,
and I mean the Tigers didn't do anything over winter.
Can they extend his contract?
Who cares?
Can they extend his current contract?
No, that's his rookie deal. So they
His
need
rookie deal, so they
yeah.
need a new deal.
Yeah.
I would try to chalk up the money if we could.
I mean, you
Somehow.
have to. We
Yeah, you have to. Absolutely have to.
and they were saying I've been reading reports that Japanese kid is being linked to Detroit. So
Yeah.
who knows? And I mean, I don't know.
I saw somebody was going to go to Detroit. One of the free agents is going to Detroit. I forget who it is, though.
They're saying now we're in contention for Bregman too, but
I think it was Bregman.
Yeah, I don't know. You know,
I think that's a good fit for him. To be
They were
honest with you.
saying Bregman, but again, Detroit would have to come up with $200 million, and they're saying Chris Ilitch probably will not do that.
no, we're not doing that, Fleek. We're getting that new Champions Club with the heated seats.
Listen,
Champions of what?
if you just look at the Los Angeles Dodgers and what they did with Ohtani, how much money did you say the Dodgers brought in off?
170 million or something.
Just in 1 year.
Yeah.
So you will get your money back. Stop being a miser, Chris Ilitch. If your dad was still alive, this would be a done deal already. This man would have been signed.
The money comes back around when you win. Just,
yeah, but we got Champions Club coming though. So
yeah,
heated seats does sound pretty nice.
yeah, we got the heated and cooled seats and the buffet down under the stadium.
Need them.
Last year was the scoreboard, so
yeah.
don't you worry about players. We got Comerica Parks getting renovated.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's all you need.
We want winners, man. We don't care about seats.
Well,
man.
the seats
tell you
will
what,
be cheap.
Get the Tiger Stadium back and just give us bleachers. I don't care about fancy seats. I want to see a winner. Dude, it was a privilege to sit on these bleacher seats back in the day. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. There was a couple of weeks ago, the Free Press did a poll for Tigers fans on who they wanted to sign over the offseason, their wish list. Guess who was number one? It was Verlander.
Soda.
It was Verlander.
Well, definitely don't let the fans
So
run the organization.
Exactly.
That tells you the pulse of Detroit. These people are idiots.
The baseball pulse right now is dead.
Yeah.
I can see signing Verlander for 1 day so he can retire as a Tiger, but I do not want him playing in Detroit again.
Yep, that was the
I
wish
think
list.
he's done.
Not Bregman, not
forward, man.
Not Seiza, none of those dudes. It was.
Well, if we're gonna do that, we might as well just sign Scherzer and Fister and those guys back again too. Maybe bring David Price back. Let's just bring the whole gang back.
Or just light the money on fire.
Oh. All right. You got anything else for MLB?
No, I don't want to talk about
Devin Williams. The Yankees
Getting
traded for
pissed.
Devin Williams yesterday. Best closer in baseball.
Yeah, that's a good fit for the Yankees, honestly.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. I'm really excited. A lot of other deals going on too, so should be good. That's it.
Well, hopefully the Yankees are spending some of that money to teach Aaron Judge how to catch a baseball.
That'd be a good idea to invest into that. You kind of need to be able to do that.
Not strike out 3 times a game in the World Series.
Yeah, especially when the bright lights are on you.
Yeah, well. Yep.
So Travis Hunter wins the Heisman. I think we all saw that coming.
Not mad at it.
I'm a little upset.
Prime time is already spouting off. He's not in the playoffs, and he's got the Heisman Trophy winner on his team.
What?
Shouldn't have lost all those games.
Yeah, he shouldn't have lost some games there, pal.
It's kind of an ignorant statement from a coach. But
Yeah.
He is. Yeah. At first, I was super excited when he went to Colorado, but now with his antics, man, it's like, just go away.
He
We
might be.
already touched the college football, the Army-Navy game, but it was the highest scoring game since 2011. It was actually,
Yeah, it was actually super exciting this year. Usually those games are kind of sleepers.
they have a history of being boring.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, man, that triple option, man, when you got both teams, all they're doing is triple option, and man, it's like, come on.
Yeah, there's 400 rushing yards and 27 passing yards between the two schools.
There's a lot of college football stuff this weekend. Your boy Bill Belichick is over in town.
That is true. What do you think about that, John? About Bill Belichick?
I do think they are trying to. I think Mac Brown was the first attempt to try to bring the ACC with Carolina as the head to be a football program. But I think this hits the nail on the head. I mean, he's already got a recruit signed yesterday.
His girlfriend?
Well, that's a whole different category. We don't get insight on that.
How many years do you think he's viably going to be the coach? Dude's
I guess it depends on how well it goes.
What are you going to get 5 years out of the dude?
It depends on if he does. How he does. If he like dominates and they're really turning the program around, then I feel like they'll offer him as long as he wants, but he might go somewhere else. And then if he doesn't do well, probably 5 years less. So, but I don't see it going poorly.
No, I mean, Carolina recruits itself, right? It's a
perfect situation. School. And yeah, they've always had good athletes go through there, but they just never really had a good program. And I think that changes. I think he's going to bring a lot of coaches with him. So
I'm just looking at it like through his glasses, right? Like if I'm a 72-year-old man, do I really want to deal with all this recruiting and travel and coaching? And what a nightmare, man.
But look, they got all those baddies on campus, though.
You don't need campus for that. When you got that kind of money, just go hang out on your yacht and they will follow you. Trust me. Just go live life.
I feel like that's what happened with Mac Brown. I feel like he signed up for something and he was like, "Oh, this is too much."
Yeah, I mean, recruiting has to be exhausting, especially with the portal, NIL.
Yeah, but I don't think it's as much travel as it used to be. I think a lot of it's done virtually and over the phone, and like the student will travel to the campus.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. And he'll probably have his own way. I don't think he'll do a lot of the recruiting. I think he'll make some phone calls, he'll pick his players, and he'll send his people. So, and then his name and the Carolina name will kind of speak for itself. So
yeah, I agree with that.
And they got the Jordan jump, man.
Yeah, that's I think a big piece of the puzzle. I do. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see it. But as long as they don't beat NC State, I'll be excited to see it. But
all right, the NBA. We got anything in the NBA going on? How the Pistons doing? What's the deal with the Cup? What's going on in the Cup world?
We're down to the finals.
Yeah.
Who's in it?
Milwaukee and Atlanta. No, I'm sorry. Milwaukee and
Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oklahoma's been on fire.
That was the semifinals.
When's that game?
20-something.
It's a couple weeks.
Yeah, we got a little bit. It's like closer to Christmas, right before Christmas.
They spread it out, all the games?
Yeah. It's the 17th. Never mind. It's not that far away.
They should have done it on Christmas Day in the showcase.
Well, they do. NBA has like a whole thing for Christmas Day, and they do their special jerseys and all that stuff. So
yeah.
And it does well. I love Christmas Day NBA, so I like having a couple games throughout the day.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of NBA, but I do watch the Christmas Day.
You just put it on in the background.
Yeah.
What about this year? NFL is going to be on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's on Netflix though, so
weird.
It's not even going to stream well. You're not going to be able to watch it.
Yeah, you're going to be ruffling and watching it on your phone.
Yeah.
Start streaming it now.
That's where I watch most of my TV anyways, is on my phone. 25th. So it's
who plays on Christmas Day? Is that the Chiefs?
Chiefs and Steelers, Ravens and Texans.
It's
both on Netflix.
Both of them?
Yeah, both on Netflix. 1 and 4.
Oh my god!
And then there's the game day after Christmas is Seahawks and Bears.
And they're both good games too. I gotta. Man,
that's gonna be some good football.
They are both good games. Wow.
If it loads.
Yeah,
they'll be good games live.
Yeah, they're good. They're going to be games I want to watch. Is the thing.
Hopefully they figured it out.
They'll make good highlights.
At least figure it out for the Baltimore game. I don't know if I can stomach watching another Kansas City game.
I hate Kansas City so much, man. I don't know.
It hurts to watch them, I swear.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
could
like
never Super Bowl again. I can't do it.
it
I
feels to me
honestly
like
think
I'm
the
watching.
Buffalo are gonna take them this year, man.
I don't know.
I think after today, the Buffalo Bills will go on a run. February, and then they'll lose
How
again to the
convenient.
same team they're playing today. And then the tickets, watch the tickets really go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have to pay for a wild card ticket, imagine what your next bill would be.
Yeah, divisional is going to be $2,000 easy.
$3,800.
The NFC Championship game. Think about that. I bet that's $1,000.
How can they expect people to just go?
Well, that's why I gotta talk to this guy, man, because I'm not paying $4,000 for 4 seats.
That's crazy.
I just don't
You're
have
out
the
of
money
your
for
mind.
that.
You can't charge people that.
Insane.
Yeah, doesn't the bill just come and then you have to pay it, right?
Yeah, they never gave me a warning. They never said this is how much this game's going to cost. This is how much this
That's
one is.
crazy.
But people don't always
feels
have that
illegal.
money in their bank account.
I mean, that's a PR nightmare, really. Like, how much bad publicity are the Lions getting right now? It's all Detroit News
all
had
over
an
the
article,
place.
Free
Yeah.
Press did.
I have, yep, it is.
Yeah, I have some buddies from way back that they said that the Lions are just getting shredded right now in Detroit.
Yeah, they're shredded on the radio. Like I said, Detroit News and Free Press have articles about the ticket hikes.
I hope they do something. I hope they realize that, like, you just can't do that.
I think it's too late. Like, the bill's already out, right? What are they
Yeah,
going to
they
do?
already sent everything out.
Yeah. Like, I mean, what can you do at this point? Renege on it, and they're not going to lower the price.
No. Hell no. All right. Philadelphia Eagles, man. What is going on with A.J. Brown? This is the wrong time of year to have this crap going on in the locker room.
No, for us, it's fantastic.
Right.
For us.
Yeah. But that
dude's a problem, right? Like, he's a problem.
Apparently. I was pissed when the Titans got rid of him, but now I can see why they got rid of him. Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about him in the locker room. I feel like I don't know.
I mean, other than the statement.
Well, there's it's going, like, obviously they're probably not advertising it, but I hear like people talking like there's a big rift going on between him and Hurts.
After his statement on Sunday or whatever about what can you do, what can you improve, and he just said passing. Like, he didn't say me running my route better. He didn't say, who was he talking about? It's everybody knows.
Yes, and segue into the locker room here. The San Francisco 49ers had a linebacker go down. So coach says the next man up, go on in there. And the dude was like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to play. And just walks off to the locker room. It's
the opposite. You got it the other way around. But he came back from injury, so his time was being split.
Yeah.
So Greenwell went down with a torn like ACL, whatever, some knee injury. And they signed this dude to be his replacement. And then Greenwell came back, and the guy got pissed off that he was splitting time.
Yes.
And
when they called his number to go get in the game, he's like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Walked off the field.
That's crazy.
It happens when you pay these guys all this money and they feel like they're.
I mean, Kyle Shanahan's lost this team. Absolutely lost them.
Yes. Man, we're talking just a couple months ago, they were playing against Kansas City again in the Super Bowl. Now it's just a freaking dumpster fire over there.
I feel like that happens every couple of years in
San Francisco does that all the time.
Yeah, it's just like a repeating cycle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they got hit really hard with the injury bug too. Debo going down, Ayuk, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey always goes down.
McCaffrey hurt big time.
Yeah, and then McCaffrey's replacement got hurt, and I think that his replacement's replacement got hurt. I think they're on their fourth or fifth.
Chalk it up, man. Chalk it up.
I don't want to hear any excuses because the Detroit Lions are dropping like flies, and their replacements are dropping like flies. I mean, you're going out there to pick up people on practice squads, and they're looking like they belong there in Detroit. So it's all coaching, I would think.
And that's what makes the difference between
And the locker
a
room.
good
It's
and a
all
great
the
team.
locker room. Like these
Yeah,
dudes
well,
are holding, like they're
exactly.
holding each other accountable. Like
Yeah,
like these dudes in Detroit would have never walked off the field, or they would have never been talking.
oh, could
They
you
would have never
imagine?
been talking about passing as the thing they could, like throwing teammates under the bus and shit. You don't see that in Detroit. All these dudes love each other.
Yeah, but
I
again,
heard,
it all starts with coaching, man.
when the Red Sox had their season to break the curse, they made a documentary about it, and they
Yeah,
said,
I watched that. It's fantastic.
players were, something I always remember from it, they said players were coming in early and just because they enjoyed being there. They were just having
they're hanging out. They're just
it wasn't work. It wasn't work. Exactly. They were just excited to get up and go hang out with their boys and go hit at the park and do what
and
they
that's and like I've said 500 times on this show, that's
it's the same vibe that the
that's a
Lions are
dangerous
giving
team.
off this season.
When these dudes love each other, that's dangerous.
When they're, well, it's like you said, when they're all bought in, when they all believe in the same thing, it's like amazing. Like it's like you think that like you do, but then you really, when you see it, you really realize like, oh, these guys
And I mean, look at
they-
last week, Gibbs and Montgomery, they were being introduced and they came out together.
Yeah.
When have you ever seen that? Like these dudes
it's
could
their boys. They're,
these
yeah,
dudes
they're
were
tight
on
like
the
that.
Eagles. If these dudes are on the Eagles, they would be rivals, right? Hate each other. Maybe. You know, I mean, it's just speculation. But
Got a special team there. Definitely
Yeah.
got a special team this year in Detroit. I hope they pull it out. Got a lot of big games ahead of you.
yeah, I mean, it's just danger. Like
Gotta count your gray hairs now because they're gonna double.
I don't think I can count.
Yeah, I was gonna say be there all day.
just got to enjoy it, man. We've been waiting our whole lives for this, but
Yeah, and then the Lions shit on us.
yeah,
Yeah.
kicked us right in the
You wanna be a
nuts
Lions
they always do.
Build us up, just tear us down.
I seriously
checkbook
enjoyed
out.
being the SOL, man. Like you could go to a game anytime you
I was
wanted.
about to say it may be better to be a worse team. Get this good winning stuff. I don't get to see. I don't get to go.
Give us the 1 year, all right, and then let it go back. I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Let us have it this year and then next year.
The Rams had a couple big wins. They beat the Bills.
Yeah, it was a barn burner.
Yeah, shootout.
I'm hoping it's gonna be a barn burner today with the Bills in Detroit.
You think?
Yeah, I would bet the over if you're betting that game today.
What is the over? I think it's 52, 52
Yeah,
and a half.
It's
54.
got to be high.
Yeah, I'd bet the over. Lions
Vegas
money line
wants
over.
you to think.
It's 54 and a half.
54 and a half.
That's a lot. But
I don't know. Yeah, I would still
So-
probably take the over.
yeah,
I would definitely pick the over, but like on those
The
the in-game bets, like every time I put money on St. Brown getting 70 yards, you're thinking, oh, he's going to easily get 70 yards. And then Sonic and Knuckles just go off for 300 yards and the receivers don't even see the ball.
yeah, that's why you got to do the Gibbs Montgomery each 100 yards, anytime yards or whatever you call that, receiving plus rushing.
Oh, yeah, the total. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question is with this game, who's gonna win it for them? Like, say they go off, is it gonna be the running backs or is it gonna be the receivers? Like, what's gonna happen here in your eyes?
I think it's running back. I mean the Rams couldn't stop. Hold on, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The
Bills.
never. I just like totally brain farted there.
happens.
Lions, go Lions.
I think the running backs will probably go off and but I love watching the air attack, man. It's so much fun watching these guys play. They have so many weapons and they really have not had to use them too much this year. The balance attack that the Detroit Lions have is literally second to none in the NFL right now.
Yeah, if they get that run, this is what I was trying to say. If they get the running game going, then that's going to open up the passing. So I think they establish the run early, pound them up a little bit, and then let it go. Yeah, it took me a minute to get there, but that's
Good job. That's good. Very good. It was worth the wait.
Yeah.
The gears got stuck for a second.
No, they got a good. That's like a fast, good fastball and a good changeup in baseball. You can switch it up. You don't know what's coming next. I like it.
Yeah, and Detroit has 4 or 5 defensive players coming back today.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, perfect
So,
timing. It's almost
yeah.
better to get your injuries out of the way and then get everybody back rolling in the last couple weeks. And
Yeah,
Well,
I agree,
and
man. But I'm just hoping that there's no lingering effects with these injuries,
I mean,
because one game is going to
all
knock
of
you
them
back
won't have
10
lingering
games.
effects.
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna
scared.
need those dudes back too. Josh Allen's been balling out.
Yes.
I'm scared that a lot of them are gonna see NFC Championship and come off IR and say, "Oh, I'm good.
Rush
Go back
themselves
in and
back.
snap another leg, just it wasn't fully
Snap
developed.
another leg.
His bone wasn't fully put together, and Hutch goes back out there and wraps it around another dude.
Yeah.
Just put a brace on it. He'll be all right. Wrap it up tight.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of shocked that we haven't seen Anzalone out there with the cast and
club.
braced up. Yeah.
Mm.
I think he
thing about the
snapped his
Hutchinson
arm. He
injury,
snapped
too.
his arm just like Hutch snapped his leg.
Yeah, that's just like you can't. That's a tough injury to come back from because you're just shell shocked.
Yeah. It's
You don't want to go 150%.
you have to for those championship.
That's what I mean. Like
that's how you
like
get hurt. Going on.
It's not like you rolled his ankle. You know what I mean? The only reason that happened is because it's like he's an animal. He's gone great ham out there. And
Yeah, I think I saw something interesting the other day. Hutch is still like 20th in sacks. And then
he hasn't played in like 4 weeks.
Week
He
6.
was in the top 5 all the way up until like
Right.
8 or
Like a month
9 or
ago.
something like that. Yeah.
Man, it would be so nice to
Crazy.
have him back for the playoffs, man. They're talking that he possibly come back for the NFC Championship game.
I don't even want it. Just
No. You'd have to club that whole leg up, really.
just save it, man.
He'd be like a pirate.
I mean, that was only like game 4 or something like that, right? So realistically,
Yeah, it was week 6 because it was when we were in Dallas. It was week 6.
yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
How long does it take a bone to heal?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Who are we talking
at
here?
least 6 to 8 weeks.
Us or
It's gotta
him?
be. Yeah.
Ask ChatGPT.
It's gotta be 6 to 8 weeks.
Hey Google.
ChatGPT knocked it out of the park with my little formula there.
I have it saved on my little tabs here. I can look it up. He snapped not just one though. He snapped 2 bones.
Yeah, he snapped both of them. His whole leg
Yeah,
snapped.
I would wait it out. I'd wait it out and just let your team win the Super Bowl for you.
Yeah. With somebody like that, it's going to be hard to tell him no.
Yeah, especially NFC Championship. That's going to be.
Yeah.
What if they just put him out there on special teams or something? Blocking. I don't know. I feel like that's even more dangerous, though.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, dudes get wrecked on special teams.
This is what ChatGPT says. The tibia takes longer, 3 to 6 months.
Oh, yeah,
So-
he should probably rest.
Yeah.
You should probably rest.
That's
My unprofessional opinion is he should not play football this year.
according to ChatGPT. Let's not do that.
Yeah. GPT says no more football this year. So
All right,
see you
I'm
next
just going to run
season.
through the games for today, and then we'll call it a quits. The very first one I'm going to bring up is going to be a huge game for the Detroit Lions. And we're not playing in it. The
Pittsburgh.
Having a good season or something?
at
Give me Pittsburgh.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I like Pittsburgh today in that game.
Steelers country. Let's ride.
For real, I like Pittsburgh. That Philadelphia locker room's in shambles, I do believe.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
the
go
Eagles
Pittsburgh.
are 5.5-point favorites, but I'm going with the Steelers today with a big win.
Why are there 5 3:30 games today?
Because they want to be in.
Because
That's
it is very annoying. Because if
Wow.
the Detroit Lions were a noon game, I probably would have went to the game. But
We never play at noon, so I'm used to it.
the second game, another huge game for the Detroit Lions, and they're actually in this one. The Buffalo Bills at Detroit Lions, and both of these games are at 325. Come on.
I like the Lions, but I like it close and high scoring.
Yeah, the Lions are 2.5 favorites. I think Josh Allen's going to have a day in a dome today, but I think the Lions will. I think they go blow for blow. I'm taking the Lions, and they're 2.5 points.
I'll go Lions.
And I like the over. Yeah, I like the over even at 54. I think it's going to be an
4.5.
absolute slugfest.
I mean,
Yeah.
we played the Packers and put it over. It was 65. So
Yeah, and I think that Bills defense is quite gashed as well. So
They are.
Packers game is on
Lions.
Peacock today.
The
game?
next game is the Green Bay Packers at Seattle. Green Bay has a 2.5 point favorite in that game. That's at 7:20.
I like Seattle. I really
Yeah.
do.
Me too.
it's
I
in
really
Seattle.
do.
In Seattle.
Yeah, I'll go Seattle.
All right.
12th man.
Seattle it is 7:20. That over under is 46.5.
What's the weather in Seattle?
I'm sure it's
Wet.
raining.
Yeah, I like the under in that. That's
Unless
gonna
you
be
hear otherwise, it's raining and wet in Seattle.
old.
Mhm.
I have no idea, but I'm sure it's raining. The Dallas Cowboys at Carolina. Carolina is actually a 3-point favorite.
This is
How about the
Carolina's week.
Panthers? How about the Panthers win outright?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, they're
In a
getting
blowout.
3.
Oh,
14
good call last
seconds.
week too, John, on
Yeah.
the Panthers. You had
The
them
Panthers almost took them, man.
Close.
They-
It's
I
close.
I had a feeling, and it was just so close.
Yeah, it was a drop touchdown pass, and they would have
Yeah.
won.
Yeah, I'm going with the Panthers because the Cowboys are absolute horse.
Garbage.
I think the Panthers win outright.
I agree.
Cover.
They're favorited.
Their favorite 3s.
Yeah.
A 3.
Yeah, I said they cover. I think they cover.
I got you.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
I think they cover.
The Chiefs at the Browns.
Zeke's got the big red bucket out though, man.
That's true.
Chiefs at the Browns. Come on, I need Jameis to have a big game. I've been saying it for weeks, and you've let me down a lot.
I'm going with the
Okay.
Browns just because I hate the Chiefs.
I agree with
think
Richard.
win.
I hate the Chiefs.
Browns are terrible.
I can't
They
bet
are.
against the.
The Chiefs have not been playing great. They've been squeaking them out, but they're not playing great.
Chiefs got the best pinstripe unis I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah. Those black and
That's
white
true.
ones.
That's
Mhm.
true.
They look good.
Better than the Yankees.
More
Ooh.
effective than the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah, if only
By the
they
way,
had
the,
the hump in their
the
pocket.
Lions are wearing their blackout uniforms today
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
Go back.
Dope.
The Miami Dolphins at Houston. I'm taking Houston all day long on
Each
that one.
town.
Houston. They need to win.
They need to win too bad.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose this game.
Yeah, they got Baltimore next week.
The
Next week, that's
Cincinnati
Christmas.
Bengals at Tennessee, and it is raining steady out there.
That should be
Cincinnati's
like a
gonna dismantle Tennessee.
backyard football type game.
Yeah, I like
Cincinnati.
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 I can't
Not a
tell
long
if it's
ride
still
for
raining,
them,
but it's
so.
supposed to be raining all day today. Yeah, I'm going with Cincinnati. The Tennessee Titans, man, that's whew.
Talk
Is he
about
talking
dumpster
about-
fires.
Wait. Is he talking about on the logo or like on the field?
Yeah, the lion is painted black for the first time
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, that's
Right.
pretty legit.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, give me the
that is
Lions by
pretty sick.
50 though.
Lions by 50.
The Black Lion is going to
Yeah.
do it.
Yes.
Murdered out Black Lions.
The Washington Commanders at New Orleans.
Commanders.
Commanders are 7.5 point
Commanders.
favorites.
I like
Yes,
Jaden.
Commanders.
Jaden Daniels.
New Orleans is playing Radler, that other kid too, Derek Carter.
Yeah.
So
The Jets at the Jaguars. What a barn burner this one will be.
this might be the worst game of the season.
I'm calling a tie.
I don't know.
Tie.
man.
Three.
They're gonna both
9 to
walk.
9.
Yeah, they're gonna both walk out 3-10-1.
All right. I like that call.
And where
You
is
should bet
Aaron-
that day.
I might. I might
Yeah,
throw
bet
like
the
10 bucks
tie.
on there.
Do it. Let it ride.
A whole bunch.
I was about to ask where Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing that next year, but I don't even care. So just strike that from the
Good
record.
answer.
He's gonna be the head coach at Cal next year.
The Baltimore Ravens at New York, and the Ravens are a staggering 16.5 point favorites.
They cover.
I think they cover pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah,
They win by 21 at least.
Is it Drew Lock or DeVito? DeVito.
I think it's DeVito.
It is.
The Colts at the Broncos at Mile High Stadium.
I like the Broncos. Broncos are a surprise
Yeah.
team this year.
Broncos are playing well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Broncos.
I like the Broncos.
Here's one for you, Johnny.
The Chargers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at LA Chargers.
This is sick Derwin James jersey.
Yeah, that jersey's fantastic. I
He doesn't
take
wear this
Chargers.
number anymore.
Yeah, I'm taking the
No,
Chargers.
he's
too.
just 3 now, right? Yeah, Chargers for sure.
Unfortunately, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was the only team that has been able to beat the Detroit Lions this year too. So
Give me
screw
The
them.
Chargers are painting the lightning bolt on the center of the field black too.
For the first time ever.
For
Yeah,
no
we're going
reason
black
at
out.
all.
Black
And
out.
then they're going to wear their powder blues.
Yeah.
Right on. The Patriots at the Cardinals. Sorry,
Arizona.
Scott Blanchard, but your team is garbage this year.
Arizona all day.
Arizona.
Arizona.
That was actually my survivor pick this week for my work league. Was Arizona. So hopefully they.
You're going to win that
Oh.
thing.
I hope.
Unfortunately, there's 2 games on again on Monday night.
Boo.
Why do they keep doing this?
I
Does
don't know,
anyone
man.
know?
The first game's going to be awesome too. The Chicago Bears at the Vikings, and I swear, I'm telling you right now, mark it in the books. The Chicago Bears beat the Vikings tomorrow on
I
national
just really
television.
want that to happen, but I like the
I don't know.
confidence.
I'm feeling it, man.
They got the new
Chicago's
coach.
right there, man. They're like,
New coach trying to prove himself.
They're rolling.
oh,
The
Scott
other games
Blanchard
were
said,
a
I
good one,
agree.
too.
Hot garbage. I think the Bears are like right there. They would have beat the Detroit Lions if it wasn't for their stupid gaffe. That
Eberflus did that. Eberflus lost that game.
and he's not there anymore.
And there's been a handful of games. They're like a blocked field goal and a timeout away from being like having a winning record this year.
Yeah, they had that Hail Mary too, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, and the Hail Mary.
Oh, dang. Tough year.
Yeah, so I think they beat the Vikings. I think the Vikings are frauds. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Except that
Screw you, Vikings.
No
Also, I'm saying this because I don't want a wild card game. I want the NFC. So
Pocketbook can't handle it.
yeah, exactly. The second Monday night game, the Atlanta Falcons at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, we'll take the Falcons.
Yes. the
Yeah,
Falcons.
Raiders lose another one.
Raiders are terrible.
Raiders are going to lose out this year, and Max Crosby, you could have been the Lion. You
They're
screwed
gonna
up
get
there, pal.
They're picking Shador Sanders, the first overall pick. He's gonna save their franchise.
He's
According
going to
to-
save their franchise.
According to Jet.
According
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
According to Dion, is what I was gonna say.
Dion GPT.
Dion, or it might be his company.
Dion GPT.
That'd be a good website. I'd use
Hey,
that website.
I bet
What would Dion say? in
I
this
bet
situation?
Dion couldn't put this bad boy together.
It would be like,
Yeah, you ought,
I'm
you
bringing
ought
my
to send
Louis.
that to your rep, Richard.
yeah, when he calls, just tell him that you are prepared. Let me throw some numbers at you real quick.
Then you ask him what 67% more are you getting? What are you offering me?
Yeah,
67?
exactly. I didn't even get my Christmas ornament this year.
Hey, you got that hat, that beanie,
Yeah.
$4,000 beanie.
Yeah,
Yeah. Next year, that beanie's.
that
man.
should cover the difference.
Yeah.
But you can't sell it. Don't sell it.
Oh, yeah. I'll lose my
Chip
ticket.
post.
Don't you
do-
dare put that on Ticketmaster resale.
Yeah,
Don't
you have
you dare.
to pay. The
Speaking
Detroit
of losing
Lions tax.
tickets, my man that got yelled at LaFleur, he lost his season ticket.
Yeah, they revoked it. Yep, I saw
I
that.
think that's pretty tight, man. because
BS.
LaFleur, man, he was egging that guy on too, man. Come
Well,
on.
I think the nail in the head is the dude did this to him.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. I mean, who cares? But
I think that's even banned in the NFL though, so I don't know what he
It is
expected.
banned in the NFL.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel for that guy. He got caught up in the heat of the moment. He was down there on the field holding the American flag, getting ready to roll out. And
yeah, they didn't even let him
team
hold the
number
flag.
two.
He had to drop the flag. Go up to his seats.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, son. But I was hoping like one of the players is going to step up for him because the players after the game, they're like, yeah, props to that dude, man. That's what
Yeah.
that's what we want to see. And then all of a sudden they're like, and the Lions are like, yeah, you're gone. You don't get season tickets anymore.
I'm sure
So,
the team made an announcement to the players at some point too.
Yeah, I'm sick of the Packers after that Kraft dude talking shit about Kirby. LaFleur getting that dude's season tickets taken away. Like, get the hell out
The
of
entire thing, like their entire fan base was whining
gotta
that
get the
the
shirt.
Lions were giving cheap shots and all these missed penalties. Man, you guys just lost fair and square, man. Shut the hell
Well,
up.
yeah, and then Kraft was talking about Kirby being dirty. Fantasy Football Focus pulled Kirby's numbers. He hasn't been penalized at all this year. How are you dirty if you haven't been penalized?
Right.
You haven't been fined. The NFL hands out those fines for cheap hits like candy, and he hasn't been fined once. He's not dirty.
The same with the Chicago Bears when homeboy almost broke freaking Caleb Williams in half.
Yeah,
That was a clean hit.
That was not a dirty hit at all.
Right.
He tried to be cute like my homie and got broken in half. Sorry you didn't slide there, bro.
Yeah, he chipped one of his nail polishes off. Got his nails caught on the AstroTurf.
That dude's on the cusp of balling out though. As soon as he gets the right coaches in there, that team's gonna be all right. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but screw the Packers. I hope they don't even make the playoffs, idiots.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the Brian Branch shirt.
Yeah, I am too.
It's on the way.
What
The
shirt?
one Brian Branch flicking off.
Yeah, flipping off the hole at Lambeau when he got kicked out. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I want to get the St. Brown shirt where it just says Green Bay sucks.
That's sold out.
That was rolling into Green Bay too, by the way.
Did you hear why he wore that? They asked him.
Yeah.
Did you hear? Some lady poured beer on him.
Yeah. Yep. He's like, hey, fans poured beer on me, so I'm just giving it back to them. I love it, man. I love this team.
Me too.
I hate the front office, but I love the team.
Yeah, these dudes.
Yeah, you can't
Something
use the
special.
players.
Yeah. I just hopefully they can go all the way. You know how many hearts are going to be smashed if they don't win the entire thing?
Don't win it and just raise the ticket prices through the
Yeah.
roof.
It's been a while.
Man,
And then they go back to 3-14 or whatever next year is. Oh shit! All right, man, that's it. I'm gonna go get ready for football. It's
yeah, I gotta go
10
get ready
o'clock.
for work.
Got 2 hours for the big games. The real big games are on at 3:25. A couple big ones.
Yeah, I don't even think I care about any of the noon games.
Yeah, I really don't either. So I'll probably just go grocery shopping